Hey, shalom, all praises to you. How Ahchium, you shy? Ahchium, Rukar double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to you, virgin out there doing this work in sincere and in truth. The bishop, the elders in the four corners of the earth, the brothers who risk them life, who life up on the line, the frontline soldiers. Peace and blessing to you, man. Hey, there's a lot of news ahead, Israel, brothers, Ahchium. You know what I mean? Hey, a lot of news ahead, man. And as you can see here, man, as you can see here, Russia. Hey, this week alone, a lot of nuclear tests get tested. This week alone, a lot of nuclear tests, man. This week was a hotbed. Last week and this week was a hotbed for nuclear tests, man. That's the name of the video, Through the Spirit. Last week and this week was a hotbed for nuclear tests, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, Russia won't get the corner, man. Vladimir Putin, a box I go behind the wall. And hey, me talk about this too, man. Me never finish talk about this, man. You know what I mean? With this guy, man, North Korea, man. Hey, fire over last week and this, hey, nuclear tests a boil, man. But we know full-fledged World War III is going to come before the collapse of the United States dollar and the West, the collapse, financial collapse through the earth. You know what I mean? Hey, pure war are coming. Pure evil and war are coming. You know what I mean? 2nd Ezra chapter 15. 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Hey, because, hey, believe it or not, man, hey, the world leaders, them go start what tactical nuclear, my belief, made by the end of this, my perspective, would, hey, couple tactical small nuclear weapons that get used for shock up the earth on a low level, but full-fledged World War III not gonna happen. Hey, it may be used biological weapons, gas attack. You know what I mean? Gas attack for light up, for gas chambers attack, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. You know what I mean? Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. Hey, and you can see over there now, there's uprising in Russia, man. You know what I mean? People that say Vladimir Putin, hey, is in box against the wall, man. Citizens are flee from Russia. And the sword and their destruction draw nigh. This what sword it a talk about? This, man. The sword, man. It a talk about this, man. This a come up on the world, man. You know what I mean? This a come up on the world quickly, man. This a come up on the world very speedily, man. You know what I mean? Jeremiah chapter 50. Jeremiah chapter 51 and 11. Yeah, because, hey, man, the man them sharpen up them sword ready, man. Get out, man, cause believe it or not, man, if him not, hey, it will come a point when, hey, him literally go get really, hey, America and Ukraine are go, hey, drain him out to the max when, hey, the Lord are going to put the spirit on him, hey. And after that, man, right after that, if him use a tactical nuclear weapons, man, if him use tactical nuclear weapons, or woman, if him use nuclear weapons, hey, we know the chip. We may be entering the chip, man, but these are low-level nuclear weapons. It's not intercontinental. It can be used for wipe out target. it can be used, man. And it will be used, man. It can be used for wipe out Ukraine, man, and target. It not gonna shut up on the ends of the earth to America and rock, but it gonna be used. You get me? So this are the beginning of wars, man. Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 11. Make bright the arrow. The arrow it a talk about. See? Make bright the arrow, man. Make bright the arrow. Gather the shields. The Lord has raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. Yeah, the Medes, man. For his devices is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord and the vengeance of his temple, man. All these Babylonians, man. Russia, Iran, you know what I mean, the Persian, Russia the bear, you know what I mean, North Korea, all of these, hey, them are come, man. So believe it or not, man, these are just low-level nuclear weapons. You know what I mean? Yeah, they come from a far country, man. North Korea. They come from a far country. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They come from Isaiah chapter 13 verse 5. Hey, because it not low-level nuclear weapons are going to get the job done, yeah. For take out him target. For put him back in arrest, man. But the intercontinental Satan 2, that them then are going to shut off till when the chip fully get implemented. But we're in a World War III now. We are go down in a World War III now, man. Boots on the ground, tactical, chemical weapons, nuclear are get used, man, on a lower level. And that's going to scare the world, man. But World War III, when every nukes get shut off, when Satan 2, all nations shot them nukes off over here, from America and from the West, now going to happen till when the microchip, when we go through the test. But these are tactical weapons, man. Tactical weapons where, hey, we take out mass, land mass, and regions. Not intercontinental ballistic nuclear weapons. Isaiah chapter 13 verse 5, they come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, man. So these can be used, man. These low-level nuclear weapons, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? These can be used at any given time. You know? But full-fledged nuclear war, when I'ma get, now gonna happen till when the chip get implemented. They're gonna use, Russia gonna use chemical attack on Ukraine. Chemical and gas attack. He's gonna do it. Him already do it on a lower level, but on a higher level. But Satan 2 intercontinental ballistic missile, all of the intercontinental ballistic missile, them heavy ICBM there shut off the 200 warheads them. That now gonna happen till when the chip get implemented, man. When the chip get implemented and we get the test there, when the chip get in, World War III gonna happen. But hey, we in at the beginning stage of World War III now, where gas and low-level nuclear weapons can be used, man. And hey, the nation them hot. This week and last week was a hot boiling point for weapons test, man. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom. All praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Stone. Peace and blessing to the virgin out there doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the elect. Hey, the day come, man. You know what I mean? Keep your eye open. The day come. Shalom.